In just a short time, the best in the world will be back out practicing on the East Course at Oak Hill Country Club, getting ready, fine-tuning their game for the PGA Championship. But what about the fans? All the food for the crowds out there this week. Katrina Irwin has that story, joining us live again from Oak Hill. Katrina, good morning.
Good morning, Brennan. It is a massive undertaking, feeding over 200,000 people, and the planning for this started more than a year ago. Joining me now to talk more about all of this is Ed Milan, the executive chef with Patina Restaurant Group. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you started planning for this event a year and a half ago. What did you do to sort of learn about the area and learn what food you want to serve here?
We started looking at local vendors and restaurants, see what the food trends are, find local vendors. We're using Watson's Candies, Zweigels, White Hots, Miranda Cheese Company for some items. Try to see what the local feel is. We do have a lot of guests coming from out of town, and they also want to experience the local cuisine.
So you come into Rochester well ahead of the event and kind of sample at some of the local restaurants?
We do way too much eating and drinking to try to find out what people want in the area.
Now, it's certainly great to have local, but you also have to bring in food from around the world, right?
Yes, we do a lot of premium areas, and people want high-end foods. We'll have sushi, grade fish flown from Japan 3 times this week. Have sushi chefs in from some of our restaurants, enrolling sushi for numerous people.
What are some of the challenges in the variety of foods that you have to plan for? I mean, you've got everything from burgers that people can just kind of grab themselves to really high-end cuisine.
It's really the sourcing of it with the volume. It's easy to find small quantities, but we'll go through around 80,000 hamburgers. So you did tell someone a long time in advance that how much hamburgers you need, so there's a lot of planning involved because of the volume.
And you said you actually only cook a few weeks out of the year. Most of it is spent planning.
Yeah, we cook through all the recipes in the fall so that everything's been tested, and so it's been about 3 weeks doing that, and then 3 weeks actually at the PGA Championships, and other than that, it's almost all planning.
Fantastic. Now, you mentioned the Watson's chocolates that are local, and what are some of these other things that we're looking at here?
We have a haricot vert salad with pickled shallots and curried cashews, a little chicken Milanese with 15-year-old aged balsamic and shaved Parmesan. And then we also a lot of variety, so we have some bulgogi beef with kimchi and grilled scallions.
And these burgers are an example of one of the things that people can grab here at the First Tee Market.
One of the things that makes it a little unique is that we actually do a fresh 8-ounce butcher grind cheeseburger, grilled fresh minutes before we serve them. So we have a massive complex of grills, somewhere around 50 grills on campus, 8 feet in length each, just to produce enough burgers.
It's unbelievable. Well, thank you so much for talking with us this morning. This is really great. And Brennan, if you're not hungry by now, I don't know what's going to do it, because this is really amazing stuff that we've got out here.
Oh my gosh, starving. The burgers, the Zweigels, everyone can get. If you're at James Gilbert's Chalet out there, you can get the sushi and the steak. Incredible. Thanks, Katrina. We'll talk to you again soon.